You know, the EFF has set a different standard of leadership in the country, of performance in the country. It has set a different kind of work ethic majority of political parties will never match up to. We see in South Africa political parties like the Patriotic Alliance, about Mr. Kenny Kunene and Mr. Gaten McKenzie, making it their daily bread to confuse the people of South Africa, trying to lie about Julius Malema and the EFF, that the EFF doesn't care about the people of South Africa. The EFF doesn't care. It only cares about foreigners, illegal foreigners, foreigners, because they push a certain narrative that talks about foreigners must go. So with that being said, they always get disappointed because the EFF always documents everything it does. Many people like to say and bash the EFF and say, why do you take pictures when you do things? Can't you just do things and keep quiet? No. It's for you people when you start asking what has the EFF done, so we can pull up the archive and show you this is what the EFF has done for black South African kids, for black South African mothers, for black South African youth going into varsities, for black people. The EFF has done a lot to prove that they care about the people of South Africa. Many people, when we speak about the EFF, defend the EFF, they are jealous because they want us to be open-minded. Hey, you are so much in defense of the EFF. You are so much in attack of the EFF. So who is wrong? Who is right? You are right, I'm wrong. This is not about right and wrong. This is about us telling you and showing you that the EFF is doing something in the society. This January in Japan, not even talking about the work of last year, just this January, the work ethic the EFF has been demonstrating in the schools, primary schools, to disgruntled children, donating uniform, donating school shoes, donating laptops, donating things to the people on the ground to show they care about black people. They get disappointed about Mr. Kenny Kunene because the proof is in the pudding for the EFF. There's so much proof for us to pull up and say, why are you lying to the people of South Africa to say that the EFF doesn't care? Yeah, the EFF is all about an open economy amongst Africans. They want that. They want a borderless Africa. But it doesn't mean they hate South Africans. Just look in just the beginning of this year. Mavulenge 15, by the way, the EFF opened the same day the schools opened. From that first day the school opened, they went straight to work. They went straight to the ground and donated, helping. Look at in the varsities what the EFF is doing. All the students who want to enroll in varsities, they are there somewhere looking for an EFF student command number. They want to talk to the EFF student command, helping the students enter varsities, helping out everywhere, all around the world, helping South African students. The EFF in KZN recently was seen donating school shoes and uniform to the whole class, a whole class. Do you know the whole class? How many students or how many learners can be in a class? A lot of students can be in a class. They were seen donating school shoes to the whole class, donating uniform to the whole class. Many people don't get it. I saw a comment, someone was like, no, the EFF, they're donating, they're giving to these disgruntled poor kids coming from poor families. They get this money from Aboyo Rupert. They get this money from that guy of the cigarettes, that guy who sponsored the EFF. He started the EFF, so he give them money. They get this money from their handlers, talking some other things they can't even explain, you know. Like, oh, so these people were never told that these leaders, this money they are taking it out of their own pockets, is coming from their own pockets of the money they earn as a salary as councillors, as a salary as leaders in society, as MMCs. This is their own money from their own pockets. They gather money together as different leaders and do this. This is not a funded program, unless if maybe there's gonna be school bags given by Roots and they wanna do a campaign with the EFF, and then the school bags, there's Roots, there's EFF giving. No, majority of the situations, there's no campaign, there's no donations from an outside company. These people are doing it out of their own pockets. Nobody told you that, right? The people who sent you to attack the EFF, they never told you that. They just told you how the EFF cares about foreigners. So me, I'm highly proud, and I'm very proud to be pro EFF, and no one can misguide me any otherwise. Because oftentimes we are told, no, you must be open-minded. We used to like your analysis. Like, I've always been like this. I've always been like this. Maybe you were just watching a few videos, you thought you know me, you thought you knew my content. So there's no changes. This is me, pure me, and I love the EFF. Always has been loving the EFF. No one can confuse me, no one can tell me otherwise. But of course, I'm not blinded to see other work other political parties are performing. We speak about it here, but it's not my duty. I'm not their political member. I don't care what they do. So don't make it my duty to be favoring political parties out here about DA, ANC. No, go to other people, they will do that, not here. So that must be clear. That must be very clear. Here we do content that we like to do. So the EFF has shown a different level of care to the people of South Africa, a different level of engaged on the ground work, ground forces. This is the work of the ground forces. When you see everywhere on Twitter, Facebook, you see pictures of the EFF in schools, EFF in varsity, helping students, giving back money, helping students in Amares, trying to register and make sure the process, goes smooth. This is the work of the EFF. This is the work of the people who care about South Africa, care about the well-being of our people here in South Africa. This is not a work of the people who hate South Africans and want to put, no, they are lying to you about Mr. Kenny Kunene. They have a vested interest in lying to you because their stance is all about misquoting the EFF and making the EFF the enemy of the people so they can get the popular vote because they put South Africans first. What has they done for South African students? What has they done for South African kids going back to school? What have they donated? What have they done as the Patriotic Alliance to show that they care about the people of South Africa? You can write it down in the comments. Show us what has they done. We both know, we all know, if not both of us, everyone, that there's not much they can show that have done as the Patriotic Alliance. We all know it. There's not much. There's not much to show to them. Don't let them tell you, oh, us, we don't document the things we do. There's no ways. There's no ways. There's nothing to document. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.